Hey everybody, this is Leo Strikes here, and today's video is overthinking. So the reason I decided to do this, whether I've known people for a short while or a long while, they tend to call me an overthinker. And sometimes they'll also state that there's a lot of negativity to it that can be brought about from the way I think or how I handle things. And honestly, that is true to an extent. And I understand all of the negatives, but for me, I feel for my core, overthinking is how I solve a lot of my problems, big or small. But that's not the topic for this video. It's going to be the negativity, so let's get right into it. And to start off, I'll say this. I am Leo Strikes, and I am an overthinker. And I do want to give you guys a little insight into some of my thoughts. So I have a story for you guys. It's a little personal, but I think I can trust all 7 of you. I think it's 7, maybe 8 or 9 if you show your friends. But to start off, I was in a relationship in a galaxy far, far away a long time ago, and I really wanted to make it work. And so after thinking for maybe far too long, I decided the process of dealing with that is we should both just ask each other if we're okay, and we say yes or no. Simple, right? We say no, we deal with it. But from what I found was that sometimes you may not always want to say no. And that was kind of the seed that led to me thinking far too much about a yes or a no question. And I thought, am I being too pushy? Am I not pushy enough? Did I not present the issues in a manner that's fair for both of us? And that really did lead to a negative light. I may talk about it more in the future, but that'll be a story for another time. But ultimately, what that led to was a lot of stress. And it made me reach a point where my thoughts took over my actions, or I should say, I no longer didn't do any actions. I was so busy thinking, I didn't do anything. And when you reach that point, thinking almost defeats its purpose because you're no longer solving problems, you're creating them. And for me, that was definitely a difficult point in trying to deal with my problems. I just ended up being overloaded with many. But that's not only the negative thing that can happen. For me, I tend to also try to justify the actions of others. There are times I think, oh, maybe they didn't consider this, or they considered this in this manner, in a sense, kind of general, but let's say they may say something to me in a certain tone, and I may try to justify it, when in actuality, people may not really think about why they do certain things. And I'm just trying to justify their reasoning to help me feel better about how they may have said something or not say something. But that's a lot of negatives, but I do feel that there are pros to it, but I'm not gonna list them. I want you guys to think about it. Do you guys feel like there's pros to thinking too much? Do you feel like there's not a lot of pros, or if there's no pros at all? I actually would like you guys to think about that. You don't have to message me or comment. I really do want this to be food for thought. That's another reason why I want to make this video. I want people to kind of think and self-reflect, because self-reflecting for me is probably one of my favorite hobbies and something I enjoy, even though it may not always be something I like to think. But for me, that's it for today, and whether you comment or not, I'm okay with it either way. It was great talking with you guys, and I can't wait to make another video and speak to you guys soon. See ya.